Oh, we live. Hello, everyone. Good morning. Hello, and how are you? Today is Monday. It is 10:37. October. Oh my goodness. Tomorrow is the beginning of October. So let's officially say this is the end of the month of September. We're going into October. Happy Monday. Today is September the 30th. It's a beautiful day outside in the neighborhood. Good morning, yours truly. How are you? Hello, and how are you? I had a great start to my morning. Zachary's in school. I ran a couple of errands. I had an appointment. As you all know, that I said that, I will be coming live when I at least can come live. But this live is just a follow up from Friday because after my live Friday, my comment section was like flooded with comments, and I didn't have time to read them or even look at them. I did reply to one or two, the ones that I thought that stood out, but I didn't go through it because it was a back and forth, which is okay. It helps the algorithm and it helps me promote my page. So you could be in the comments swarming, going back and forth. So we here. Hey Timo, how are you? I got the notification. I hope you had a good weekend. I did have a good weekend. I was listening in, chiming in. I wanted to come back and settle some things and clear up some things that I said on Friday. So we here. Public opinion and laughs. How are you? I saw you in Fee. We was chatting in Fee chat yesterday. She went live. I was in there. I dropped in because I wanted to hear what she had to say about Roz and her family. It was a good live. Shout out to Fee. Hi Tasha. Good morning. Eric, yours truly is saying good morning to everyone. Welcome everyone. This live, you know, I said that I'm going to start doing practice lives because people telling me to go live more often, and this is my time to go live and practice to become a better speaker and a better public speaker for my audience. Hi, Lasagna. How are you? Listen, I'll give a few more minutes, few more seconds, moments for people to get in, have a seat. And I guess I'll just start with the opening remarks. Shout out to the replay gang. You have the best seat in the house. Shout out to the bushwatchers. You know what you do. You know what you have to do. Drop down if you want to. When you drop down, I feel like that's special that I said something that you agree with or you just want to state your opinion, which is always good on this side of town. And shout out to the podcast listeners, the ones that's driving in a car or just doing what they do at their own leisure. Shout out to everyone and my supporters, and most importantly, the brave hearts, the ones that make this channel come together. It's all good, and I hope this live suits and please your ears because it probably be not that long, but I don't want to go over time, so we'll give it some time. What time is it? 10:40. It's 10:40, so we'll go to about 11:40, a little or probably or a little under. Hi, good morning, Jacqueline. Good morning, Cassandra. Let's do it. Listen, I know what I be saying when I go live, and I'm aware of what I be saying. And hold on, y'all. Sorry, I had to do something. Good morning, Bronx and chat. That's what Cassandra said. Listen, I know what I be saying. I know how I say it because I'm not the one to back down or to even make it look like that I'm just saying things to say it. And what I say, I mean. So, like, good morning, Virgo. How are you? What's up, Bronx and chat? Bronx, we good? Yes, we definitely are good. I hope we will continue to be good for Virgo Sapphire. The last time I went live, which was Friday, I got great feedback. People were saying it was a great live. Good morning, love, Chrissy Convo. She say hello to. I heard your uh live, not your live, but I heard your video this morning. It was funny. I never heard you speak like that, love, Chrissy Convos. It was funny. I had to go back and listen. I was like, "Is this love, Chrissy Convos talking to Sourpuss?" We'll get there. So Friday I went live and I had brought up a certain topic about just not pertaining to anyone personally, but it was surrounded and about Fee, about people saying that, she got the ABCs. And I heard Fee on her live yesterday saying that uh Britney, shout out to Britney. But before I go anywhere and before I do anything, speaking of Britney, Brit, you know, when I went Friday, I had put in a title, Britney stepped into the live, because people were in my comments saying that it was not that much. It was just enough to say Q to Q. Q to Q. Get a Q to Q. Saying that, oh, Britney is dragging you. So when I think of someone dragging me, I'm like, okay, here we go again. Somebody saying something absolutely fucking stupid and unnecessary, like how people drag each other and roast each other on this platform. So by the time I got to Britney, live, she was already on to the next topic. So I didn't even want to listen like and replay it. And I didn't want to replay. I'm like, me and Brittany cool. We didn't have no beef. We talk, we cordial, we're respectful of one another. So when I came live with the intent to see why Brittany was dragging me. I didn't do my homework. I didn't listen in because maybe I didn't want to hear something that she had to say, considering the fact that we are cool and we didn't have a beef. And so the people in the comments, the chat was saying she didn't say nothing to drag you. All she said was to mind your business. I mean, I didn't have a problem with her saying mind my business. That's okay. And then she said that she didn't want to take my advice. I didn't see that as a drag or taking it like, oh, I'm supposed to be so freaking upset that I'm supposed to respond to that or just be disrespectful to her. That's not how I am and that's not how I roll. So I did want to and it's not even, it's just for me and just for clarification for anyone that may seem to get it mixed up with me and Brittany. We don't have any beef. I don't think we will have any beef. And I heard Fee saying on her live yesterday, because I don't want to get in between Brittany and Fee. I just want to voice my opinion all around the board. So I would offer, an apology to Brittany for any misunderstanding, because I'm a real ass woman and a real ass bitch. And if I make a mistake, then I want to clear it up. It's nothing weak about me. It's nothing weak about some weak people on this platform, but you know, um, I want to say publicly to Brittany, I apologize that it was any misunderstanding. So the people that was coming in alive was just making it clear and made it clear to me that you did not say anything that would drag me, or I would feel like you would drag me that in a way where you have dragged other people. So I just want to clear that up for the everyone that's listening, just for the future. Now, anything to come afterwards, it comes afterwards. And I'm a woman about mine. I am a real woman. Brittany's a woman. And we're going to go from there. So Friday, I was talking about people, because I guess Brittany thought I was like directing my comments towards her about people making a broad statement about Fee having the ABCs. And I was just coming forward to say that's not right. That's if anybody want to ask me if anything is right or wrong, yeah, that's wrong for anyone to label or diagnose someone in that way. You could say a lot of shit. Y'all say a lot of shit. Like I could see if y'all was getting on Fee about her condition, her medical condition that she talked about. But to say that this woman has ABCs, and I know Fee don't get mad or upset behind it, she just looked past it. But I just thought it was fucked up and disgusting how people take it and run with it. So this is where it leads me to, and this is where we at right now with that topic. Now people were saying, oh well, you need to go back and do your homework. Brittany didn't start it. Glam started it. But when you come to think about it, I'm not changing anything I said, right? It's been restarted. It has been restarted. If Glam said that shit a year ago, that shit was a year ago. It was lying down. It was dormant. Hey, Dominique, how are you? Good morning. It was dormant. It was not even brought up. Like, if Glam said it at the time she said it, it was still fucked up. It was still not cool. But then people was in the comments saying, well, she said she owned up to it and she did this and she did that. Okay, well, I didn't hear it until this year. I was not like placing it on Brittany alone, because Brittany came in the comments and she was like, oh, that's why you are biased. she's like, you are biased because, this woman has said something about my daughter, essay about my daughter. And I wasn't even like directing that comment towards Britney about the ABCs because other people were saying it and people were saying it like it was actual fucking truth. Good morning, Vianda Williams. How are you? Public Opinions and Labs said, I caught you live, Chrissy. Vianda, good morning. So, yeah, so I definitely thought it was wrong. And I think it's still wrong that people think they could use glam and piggyback off of glam, saying that this woman has ABCs, which is not the case. I'm going to stick by what I said. I stand firm in my convictions on what I said about how fucked up it is. Like, y'all people, y'all just get up there and get let loose and don't have no discipline and have no control over what you say. Like, I heard it. And then people were saying, questioning me. And I'm glad that y'all was pushing me into a corner and questioning me and asking me about what I need, what do I think what Fee was saying is facts. When I say Fee speak facts, I mean that. And I'm not saying it because she's particular speaking it and directing it towards a certain person. Like anyone could take her facts and apply it to themselves. But what I'm saying is fucked up that people were saying that, like going that low, and that's disgusting. I feel like a lot of people do shit and they feel like they could just get away with it because what is this, the beef fucking sector? Okay. People need to think for themselves. That's true. Exactly. Exactly. Making up rumors for the sake of just talking, come with some facts. That's what I was trying to say, yours truly. You know what I mean? Like making up shit on people. That shit is crazy. Hey, Teresa. How you doing? Good morning. Love Chrissy Convo said public. She shouting out public. Yeah. Like I stand by what I said. The rumors were restarted. Everybody was taking it and they was how you say it, running with it. They was piggybacking off of Glam, trying to blame Glam for something she said a year ago. Her and Fee already made amends. People was like, oh, so you're biased because what Fee and Glam are friends now? No, I just heard this bullshit. Oh, I received everything you said, Bronx. Oh, thank you, Rios, truly. And it was just the point to make, like, where do y'all get off saying shit like that? How do y'all? And it's not even about them saying it. It's just like they trying to make it like it's a fucking fact. It's not a fact. Y'all cannot prove that fact. And this not has nothing to do with me coming and taking up for Fee. It's just the simple fact that y'all got the balls to say that this woman and even place that shit on this woman, right? So I know that Fee was going in on Homeboy because I was listening to some of his live. I heard his live before, and I don't even want to get into the because I heard him before. What's his name? The one that Fee called Chester. I heard his live before, and I'm not going to even bring up old shit because I have watched his live before because I never heard of him. And to be exact, to be fair, to be honest, let's keep it 100, right? Let's keep it all the way 100. This person, Zay, that's his name, right? I'm not going to even associate him with Fee, call him. This is my own commentary and my own reaction. I have heard him speak bad about I forgot who. It doesn't even matter who live he was in. And I have heard Britney have brought his name up. And this is not to Britney. It's just saying how I seen it and how I view. Because I didn't even know who he was when Glam and Britney had words for this man, and it wasn't so nice at all. Trust me. Wait, how you blaming Glam for what you are saying today? Making exactly. That's what I was trying to say. Like, how you blaming Glam for something that she said a year ago? I didn't even hear her say that a year ago. She would have said it a year ago. I would have jumped on this live and said, "Oh, Glam, you dead fucking wrong. Like, what's wrong with you?" But I didn't hear it. I didn't hear it until like recently. That I'm like, what? And now people say, "Well, Glam started it." Oh, so y'all take and then the horror that came up because we will recall the live that I had a couple of months ago or a month ago when Fee was up here, Britney was up here, Candace was up here. It was a nice panel. It was a nice all-star panel, right? People putting in the comments, oh, Glam said that you had the ABCs, and then I erased it. She came back and said the same shit. I never heard that shit before until recently. And now people talking about, well, that's not, you need to get your facts straight. You need to do research because I don't give a fuck who started it. That shit was dead a year ago, and now it's being brought up and using Glamour as an excuse. Y'all need to take responsibility for your own actions because that's just the right thing to do if you want to talk about right or wrong. That's how I see it. Um, I have heard this guy, this man, Zay, and I'm gonna say it like this: I don't care if he's a man or not. There's nothing wrong with him going back and forth and arguing with a woman. I'm sorry, just because he's a man, that don't mean he can't argue with a woman back and forth. Like that's the bullshit I think is bullshit, right? That's childish as fuck, right? That I feel like that is childish because like now you want to put it on Glam because her and Fee reconcile and they cool, they friends now, but they using Glam as an excuse, which they always seem to think people are excuses or trying to place blame on someone else, which is not right. Right. So I have heard him before, and let me see, let me go to the right. Dominique said right. Oh, thank you, Dominique. I don't want to be biased. People saying Bronx, you're biased. Of course I seem biased. I'm biased. Just as simple as that, right? And that's not fair to is not fair to me? I don't care. Is it fair to me? It doesn't matter. Do I look at it as fair? No. But I just was here to show you that I have been watching, I have been listening in because I could recall back a while ago when Britney, this is when me and Britney, I don't know, she used to still come in my chat and say hello and how you doing, but I used to listen to her commentary, her reaction to her lives. And in one particular live, she was like really brutally hurting this man's feelings. Like I'm like, wow. Well, I would have been hurt if I was him, listening to her how she went in on him, right? And I have even heard and seen him say things about Britney and Glam. So it's like everyone go back and forth. Everyone don't have a loyalty to anyone. No one is loyal to anyone on this platform. Yours truly, hey Jackie Brown. That's thank you, Dominique. Especially when already hashed out with the two individual ride. They just doing that shit for fucking views, and that's okay. Do what you got to do for views, but the fact to blame it on someone else, and I'm supposed to say, "Oh my God, yeah, Glam said it. Glam started." I never heard Glam say it, and I think Britney probably misunderstood what I said about that. Well, hey, Original Lou, how are you? Thank you, Original Lou. Um, I think Brittany probably misunderstood what I said. Like I was taking sides. I wasn't taking sides at all because they both had said some hateful things towards each other. Her, Brittany and Fee, and I don't even want to get involved of what they said or how they said it. I did use an example of how Fee speak facts and how Brittany speak facts, but I don't want that. That would be a whole different ball game. Me starting that type of trouble, saying what Brittany said and what Fee said to play them against each other, which I won't ever do, right? If Glam started it at the time she started it, when she said it, it was fucked up, a disgusting thing to say. But now it has been buried, and now it's back again. I heard Zay live when Friday or Saturday he was live talking, and he was going in and he was saying a lot of dumb shit, like a lot of people say a lot of dumb shit. Everybody say a lot of dumb shit, including myself. So I don't have no specialties. No one is special to me on this platform, especially when it comes to commentary and reactions and just going live. Um, I heard Fee yesterday, her live. She was talking about Roz. I just don't know where Roz is at with her commentary or where she's going with it. So I don't chime in. And a lot of people were saying, oh, you were blaming the Roz squad. The Roz squad did start that bullshit between Fee and Brittany. I will repeat myself. It was started in the Shamar chat. Someone put in the comments about Brittany and Fee. I did say, and I will remain, and I will stick to what I say, that Brittany took the bait. I'm not saying that she did anything wrong by taking the bait, but she did take the bait because I didn't say that. And again, that's what they were saying, that I said that the Raw Squad started that rumor about Fee. I know what I heard currently with Fee about the rumors being started about her. And to be clear and to say a little message to Fee, I know that you're not mad about it. I know you probably, I just feel like it is hurtful and it could be harmful to many people, right? Starting a rumor like that, something that you can't prove, even if we think it's true or not, it is hurtful and it is harmful. It is very harmful to start a fucking nasty, disgusting rumor like that just because you want clicks and views and shit. And that's okay. That's okay. But when the Rod Squad was in it, because they was in the chat, they was in the comments after I got off my live. Hey, Taste the Rainbow. Good morning, Bronx and chat. How are you, Taste the Rainbow? And yeah, Taste the Rainbow asked a great question that day. She said, I don't know if you were he or she, Taste the Rainbow. I don't know. I'll just call you Rainbow. Rainbow asked a great question, which was, do you think Britney is a people pleaser? And do you think she's a coward? I said, I don't think she's a coward, but I think she's a people pleaser in the aspect of she says she forgive and she forgive. I don't forgive, I don't forget. It depends on the situation. But for me to forgive or forget on this platform, no, it depends on the situation. Right? Because I did hear and Brittany is cool with a lot of people, not a lot of people, that people that she have had not problems with. I'm not back and forth with. Because I did hear Zay names before because I didn't even know who he was until I looked and y'all told me. Well, y'all verified who the who. Oh gosh, let me be a little bit more responsible and careful how I word this. Right, Sophie went live and she was speaking about the Chester. I didn't know who she was talking about as far as the Chester. I had the whole person wrong when she started speaking about the Chester. And you know why I had it wrong? Because she was speaking about another person. Um, I don't want to say her name, but y'all know who I'm talking about. And it's another guy, the only guy I know that when he started off, I was following him. He used to be cool with what's her name? Oh my goodness, so many people have gone and left. But that's who I thought she was talking about. The other guy, he is gay, which is okay. It doesn't matter if he's gay or not. That's not, and I'm not talking about Shamar. I'm talking about another guy because it's like most of the guys on here are gay. I don't know if Legend is gay, but you know, who knows. But what I'm saying, most of the guys on here are gay. So when she started talking about him, I thought she was talking about somebody else, and I'm not going to place that someone else in this bullshit to start any rumor. So when people were saying, "Oh," I was like, "Oh, there's like the guy in the Philippines." I didn't even know what guy was in the Philippines until I was like, "Oh, that's who she talking about." And then come push past, fast forward to today, it's the person that okay. And we already know his name because I don't want to associate him with Fiat Six because she don't put his name and did say Chester behind it. So I want to be careful of what I say and how I say it. But he doesn't need to be going back and forth with women. Period. No, I don't have that type of that. No, I don't feel like just because he's a man that he doesn't. He can. Men go back and forth with women all the time. This is like, mm-mm, we are not special on this platform, and I understand what you're saying, but I don't have a problem with a man going back and forth with a woman. He is a man, yeah, he is a man. He looked like a man. He appeared as a man. He talked like a man. I don't care if he's gay or not. You know, I wouldn't just stop and say, "Oh my goodness, Fee and this man is having an argument, and that's not right." No, I feel like they could go back and forth, right? I heard him in his live. What was it, Saturday? I was listening to his live, and I seen the people that was in his live, and a lot of Rod Squad be in his live. I'm like, what? They don't even know how to make up their fucking mind, right? They just let anybody come into their sector. They just let anybody come into their squad. They don't care who you are as long as you praising Roz and shit. And then they're like, why are you always talking about Roz? Because Roz got the most fucking views. I mean, the most supporters on this platform in this sector. So why she can't be talked about? Why can't I bring Roz's name up in reference to other things? That's the bullshit that I just be a little bit confused about. And I heard people say, oh, well, no, he shouldn't be arguing with a woman. Why not? You know what I mean? Why not? If he a man and a woman is arguing with him, they're not going to consider him being a man because he gay. I don't care he being gay. That does not bother me. It shouldn't bother no one. Real niggas don't tongue with Russell. That's a lie, though. I feel like that's a lie. I think that's like propaganda. I feel like that's bullshit. Because so you mean to tell me that Donald Trump and Kamala Harris shouldn't go back and forth? They debating, right? So that's an example right there. They go back and forth on Twitter, like men and women arguing back and forth, whatever the circumstances are, whatever the topic is. Like, I don't feel like that should be a gender. We should place the gender on it. I would never say, oh, homeboy should not go back and forth with Fee because he a man. Why not? I think that's bullshit when men say that they don't argue with females. Like, I think that's disgusting when they say that. I run when men say, oh, I don't argue with females. That just indicates that you are something of a predator. Like, what do you mean you don't argue back and forth with females? You started it, right? And using females in the wrong context, that surely indicates this is an asshole. He don't know what he's talking about. I think, to be honest, Zay, his name is Zay, is in the right. If he want to go back, if he want to say something to anybody on this platform, he has that right to do it. I don't care if he's a man or a woman. Like, I don't place like gender upon someone going back and forth. Men state, now we can't place that burden on men, right? We shouldn't place that burden on men as a whole, as a broad, because I would never say, oh, he a man. Men shouldn't hit women, but they do. Men shouldn't beat the shit out of women, but they do. Men shouldn't abuse women, but they do. So an argument, a petty argument, is something that people are pushing forward. No, you know what I mean? Like, I heard him, I heard Fee, I heard him. I'm like, I didn't stop to think once. My only, I hate tasting rainbow. My only with him, he came and picking, and he had no beef with these people. He is now talking about he inserted himself into this sector. Yeah, and I don't know where he came from, right? But I remember his name coming up from Britney. Not to put Britney on the spot. That's why I was like, who is he? Who is Zay? I didn't know who he was at the time. Still didn't know who he was at the time until recently, until I was like, okay. But I did see him once before, and I'm not gonna lie, I didn't know who he was because um I didn't know who he was. That man do too much. He go looking for people to bother. I don't know him like that, honestly speaking. But I did see him, and I heard him speaking, and Fee was mimicking him, crying and everything. I heard the shit that he was saying out his mouth. I didn't say, oh, because he a man, he shouldn't be saying that. But I'm not going to even go there with the Chester, and I'm not going to go there with the ABCs because that's just two different categories. But I would say this, like, if he indicated or gave the impression or even implied or just hinted or gave anyone a guess that he has been linked to that, then or everything is on the table, right? Sorry, I was voice acting. That's okay. That's her name. That's her name. Queen Boss Davis. But Queen Boss Davis was cool with someone else. Remember the other guy that she was cool with? Y'all remember him? Don't put his name in the chat, please. But I know who he is. His name start with a T. So that's who I thought Fee was originally talking about when she was saying, So that's who I thought she was talking about. But I was like, oh shit, because I remember him being associated with Queen Boss Davis. You know what I mean? Good morning, Janice. How are you? He came for her first, but Fee responds, it's a problem. He was, yeah, he did. That's what I'm saying. So when Fee got up here and she didn't say his name, she gave him a nickname, but she didn't just give him a nickname to give him a nickname. It had to be some type of facts behind why she gave him that nickname, or something that she heard, or something that she took out of listened to in small detail. So that's what I was trying to say. Top making himself cry. He's a weirdo. He was making himself cry. This chat is off the hook. Wait a second, let me read. Janice said he inserted himself because he wants to be Rod's personal assistant. Sound like it, right? Because, like, I don't know how he gonna do that in the Philippines. Wait, he ran out of content, with Boss Queen, and needed to insert himself into something. Watch the play. He has a takeover spirit. I don't know if he have that much power, right? It's only like when they uplift him, like Rod Squad, they be in there talking that shit, bigging him up, patting him on his back, praising him for the dumb shit that he's saying, just like they go and do it anywhere else. And I'm not trying to out the Rod Squad because it happens everywhere. And every comment, every live, people are praising the host for saying something dumb, something nasty, something stupid, something just hateful, and something harmful. So I'm not outing him for anything, and I'm definitely not going to out him because he a man. I mean, he's not a bad looking guy at all. He got beautiful teeth and shit. But that's as far as I'll go with saying anything positive about him. But he could be treated just like shit, like everyone else, right? No one is special to me. Okay. Tasha said, not talk, can't handle fees, so please leave her name out of your mouth. Wait a second. Wait a second. Did I miss something? Tasha, TM said he was crying. I hadn't watched that phony mess. I would. I probably listened to him at the end, but I heard him. I was like, mm. I mean, he should be ashamed of himself. Now I like T Guy. He's fun, right? And Tasha, at first, because I know because Fee made it, she didn't. She's smart. She didn't say no name. She gave him a nickname. So when she said Yolanda Aquarius, I'm thinking because T had association with Yolanda Aquarius in the beginning, and he used to go back and forth with her, and he had association with Boss Queen, and that's the only man that I knew of that was going back and forth, right? Like, you know, rest in peace. Ocean is not here anymore. He was back and forth and everything. So, but I didn't know who this was. So when she said that, when she said the nickname, I was like, who? Him? What? And that's the only person I thought of. So I had to think about it. And I'm glad that people cleared it up Friday. And I was like, oh shit. Okay. But I went, it was crazy that because he was the only one that was associated with those two people. I can't handle fees, so leave her name out your mouth. Wait, are they talking shit in the comments? Y'all gotta let me know because I can't see everything. Janice, public opinion said, Janice, I can't wait for Ross to fire him like Donald Trump. You're fired. Roz don't got no loyalty to nobody. It's all entertainment for her ass, which is okay. You know, I don't listen to Roz like that no more. I'm not saying I'm disappointed because how could I be disappointed by a woman I don't know? I see that Day Day, she got a celebrity page now. Do what you do. Go continue to be a celebrity reporter. That probably fits you better. Because these old ass women that be in your chat, they don't know nothing about what you talking about. Yours truly said, wait till the tables turn and he start dragging the lady over there some ish different day. That's true. It's a different day. Same shit, different day. They don't have no loyalty to anybody. I'm just saying how things came about. Because I do watch here and there, but I wasn't watching. I probably seen him once. Once. That was a while ago. Didn't know who he was. But I did hear him get dragged. And that's how I knew that he was gay because of what people were saying about him. Public Fee did the perfect impersonation. You don't have to listen. She did. Wait a second. Yeah. Oh gosh. Negative, not attractive at all. Oh my gosh. You don't think he's wait, hold. Hey, Mrs. Williams, how are you? Welcome to the chat. Wait, Taste the Rainbow said not attractive at all. No. You don't think he got nice teeth? He got nice teeth. I don't know if he could go for a straight man. I probably got to look at him more and stare at him more because gay guys can turn it off. I'm not saying that I have been with a gay guy knowingly. I haven't, or bisexual. Well, that's another sex. That I don't want to talk about this man's sexuality. And I don't want to talk about his gender. We already know he's a man. We already know he's gay, right? If he's not, then I'm sorry. I apologize. But that's not what was said. That when I first heard him get dragged, they like you got me cry whole time. He's putting on an act. In my opinion, he suffered from mental illness. Wait, let me go to Mrs. Williams. Hi, Mrs. Williams. How are you? Thank you for coming into the chat this morning on a Monday. It's good to see you. Wait, I read Tasha comment at public. Give it some time. He's gonna move on to the next kid's ass to use a pawn. But I'm just saying, everybody move around and shit. You know what I mean? I just wanted to publicly speak that, if I misspoke about Britney and I'm a woman about mine and she a woman about hers. So I just want people to know that, I heard Fee saying, and this is not to get on Fee, this is nothing personal against Fee at all. I'm staying with Fee 100% as long as she's a Leo and as long as we stand up here together and we have YouTube pages and we here 10 years from now. And I hope in the future it could be a little bit more personal and intimate as far as building friendships and getting to know each other because we both we have the same idea in mind about when it comes to YouTube and everything. Women, I love women, and I'm not talking about in a sexual way. I support women, but it would be nice if women support each other. What makes the world go round and round. But she was saying that Britney is going to do this and she's going to do that. Um, if Britney ever do that, I don't think that I would be surprised. But I'm not expecting Britney to just turn on me and start talking about my father or my kids, which I don't care. Like, and a lot of people get it twisted because they'll be like, "Oh, did she drag you?" I'm like, "So what?" I don't like. Fee should know as a Leo. Anyone should know and I'm just talking in general, just to relate to someone so you can understand where I'm coming from. Like, if I don't have no interest in the topic, we just don't give a fuck. We don't care, right? It could slide off our back. I don't care if people talk about my father. He's a decent, good man. I don't care if people talk about my child, Zachary. He's a funny, smart, intelligent child, right? So the point being is, if that had to happen where I had to whoop a bitch ass for talking about my son or about my father or about my family, it would be a protective mode that I'll be go into because they're standing right in front of me and I have access to them. But someone that are thousand miles away talking shit about people families, that doesn't phase me. I can promise you it doesn't phase me. And if I come out here and defend it, it's because my supporters are waiting for me to defend it. I just can't leave them hanging. So that's our deal. I would do it for entertainment purposes. And I will go, and I don't want to become vicious. So I stop myself. And that's what I want my audience to know, that if I don't respond, it's because I don't give a fuck. It's not because I'm scared or weak. It's just I don't give a fuck. I like T too. He doesn't get the traffic he deserves. I like T. He's funny. I remember when he first came out. I did, and I used to follow him and watch him and support him. But now that he's still over there with himself, he ain't give up, and he's still here. That crying man has a BBL and some big balls. Oh my gosh, he do. Not the big balls. Janice said he making himself look horrible on his YouTube streets. I don't even view people like that. I just be like, okay, he's another performer. Everybody's on here is a performer and an entertainer. He said he gonna birth a child, so he really think he's a woman. Birth a child? What he means that he gonna have a baby with a woman? If he got the money to do that and have a surrogate, then he definitely can do that. If he say he gonna push out a child, you definitely know he just doing that shit for attention. Honestly, Day Day is one of my favorite people. Oh, yeah, that makes sense because they be in Shamar chat. I know you said that you be in the bushes, you're supporting whatever, and that makes sense. But I do wish her well on her new journey. I really think she would do good if she stay away from the drama. She needed a little drama to go forward, definitely, especially because I see she changed her name. I'm like, how many times this girl gonna change her name? I didn't even know who that was. I had to look. I was like, oh, Day Day. She what it was it called? The Celebrity Reporter, her new channel. I was like, oh, okay, yeah, move forward. Like, what is up with her sister though? Talking that shit. She still talking shit. Y'all don't want to talk about the Esquire because I'm getting tired of talking about Britney and Fee and what's his name and Glam and Zay and all these people. We need to talk about the Esquire. What's up with her? I heard Fee live yesterday. I thought it was just funny. She called her the Esquire. That's her name. Yours truly said, but when you speak on someone's child, shout out to the 167 that's in the building. I appreciate you. Continue listening and help me grow. Your support means a lot to me. So let's see. Yours truly said, but when you speak on someone's child, you have opened the door for yours to be talked about. Keep it on the adult, and we wouldn't have that problem. That's true. Like, I feel like I'm not gonna, if I could go into the chat and pluck a bitch, I will pluck a bitch for talking about Zachary and my father and my children and me. I definitely wouldn't pluck you for talking about me. I would laugh at you. But if it made sense and made the audience a little bit calm and comfortable, if I could pluck and fling a bitch for talking about my family, I would. Okay? I would. Dominique is laughing. Wait, taste. She's a young girl, young gal. Her channel could have suppressed her. Yes, I'm sorry, surpassed her mama if she went and got in her mama drama, drawing an audience out of her business. I don't know. Day scared. She's like weak. Now, if anybody is a baby coward, it's Day Day. But the simple fact that she had the opportunities to grow her channel, say F her mama and her supporters, and get her own supporters and do her own thing, talk about the shit that she talked about. Now, if I would be nice, I will listen in and probably, because she probably got me blocked. So one day I'm going to go in her chat. She's going to be talking about a celebrity, and we'll see if she real or not. Right? We'll see how real Day Day is. Gonna drop down in her chat, make a comment, and see what she have to say. Now, if her stupid excuse me, X that. If her supporters and her audience blast me and she don't put those holes in the chat, then I know she's a coward. Well, wait, no, he says he's going to get him a vagina and birth the child. Read it again, Bronx. Wait, let me see yours. Let me see Taste the Rainbow. Okay. Wait, this one you want me to read? Honestly, they. Oh. Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I'll read it again. I apologize. Day is not one of my favorite people, but I do wish her well on her journey. That's nice to say. Even though that's either way you put it, I respect your opinion. I support that. I think so too. She's not my favorite person, but she is the youngest on this platform, and even though she's like misled and in the wrong way, her sister, the Esquire, just don't give a fuck. Like she wants to be the pretty one, the smart one, the high achiever, the ones that's going on trips and shit. Not that I take anything away from the Esquire, but you should at least be putting effort and imposing great beliefs on your sister because she's impressionable right now. So I read it again. You said honestly, Day is not one of my favorite people, but I do wish her well on her journey. I really think she do. I really think she will do good if she stay away from the drama. She's gonna always be in drama. She can't help herself. He said he gonna, in this one, right, this comment right here. No, he says he's gonna get him a vagina and birth a child. Yeah, right. Dare the fucking dream. This is wishful magical thinking. Okay. You cannot birth a child. He know that. He likes to play with the audience, which he should and continue to, because he give us something to talk about. Okay, read it. I read it again. Taste the rainbow. I apologize. Wait, here we go. I love Chrissy Carlos. I see a comment. He's supposed to be taking up donations to get a uterus transplant so he can start birthing children. Oh my gosh. No, he's just like anyone else. He want to scam, not scam. Now, I'm not going to call him a scam artist, but we already know that he's bluffing and he's full of shit. He already know that's not going to happen or whatever happens. So he's playing with his audience and emotions. And if they give it to him, that's on them. At least he got what he wanted. The Esquire is mentally unstable. The Esquire is PMSing. Wait. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Okay, the Esquire is at your broken point. We're going to talk about the Esquire until I get up. We got about 21 minutes. We're going to talk about the Esquire because I know I have a soft spot for the Esquire. She's vain. That's the only credit I will ever give that woman is how vain she is. But she take her vanity a little bit to the extreme. Not with what she's doing with her appearance, but her personality, her characteristics is conflicting with who she is. Damaged Goods said, see, there goes the lies. That man never said anything about pushing out a baby. He talked about a surrogate. Well, Damaged Good, we know that me and you probably know, and so other people that's listening in the audience in the chat know that that's not possible. And I said that. I said maybe he want a surrogate. A surrogate is expensive, and he has wishful and magical thinking because he just not cannot get a surrogate like that. He has to go through a background check and et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. But thank you, Damage Good, for clearing that up because we know that he's not capable of getting a uterus. He's just messing with his audience. Public Opinion Labs, yours truly. Oh, and this is the first day changed her channel name. It is? I thought she had another channel name. I thought this was like her third go round. Like, I mean, it's okay if she changed her name because she don't have to stick at one thing. Like, people change, things change, she's growing, and her name is going to change. And I'm not, because I don't have anything personal against Day, right? I was calling her the skank, but I'm professional now. I'm going to stop calling her the skank, and I'm going to address her by Day, even though she has sexualized my child in a horrible, disgusting way. Me and Zachary is above that. He won't even know who the fuck a Day is. He probably laugh and just look at me like I'm crazy. So we'll excuse Day and her state of mind that she was in at the time she was in it. Okay, damaged goods. Let's keep it real. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. He did say he can have a sex change and have a kid. Well, he can have a sex. No, you know what? Now y'all trying to put me in. Y'all trying to stick me and get me stuck. I cannot. That's a hot topic right there. I don't want to get into no bigotry or no discrimination. He is gay. I respect him as a gay man. He identified as a gay man. He cannot push out a baby. He cannot get a uterus. He can have a sex change, and he do have to go through different channels. And I'll leave it at that. Let's keep it real. Zay was being sarcastic. I believe it sounded like he was. I wouldn't take that seriously. That he'd say he's going to get a uterus. Mm. That's okay. Damage Good, you obviously one of his supporters. Damage Good, she's welcome in here. He or she is welcome in here to clear up any misinformation. I feel like if you come from another platform, if you come from another content and you here listening, you want to correct the record, go on record and correct it, you are so free to do so. I don't discriminate against no one as long as we keep it real. I love my chat, my audience, my supporters, my listeners, because we do keep it real and we do keep it on the topic most of the time, and we do get pushed to the side or like I don't know. So let's just keep it on topic and respectful to Zay and his choices. Well, he did say so. Wait. Well, he did say it. So where is the lie damage? Because Dominique is laughing. Next lifetime, Janice Combs, and if she's damage good, is talking to Janice and said, and if I am, so what? Janice, damage is welcome in here. No, I'm not kicking nobody out. I didn't even block Remy Ma, that whore that said she didn't like me. I said, and it was funny because she's like, I saw her in another chat. She's like, I don't listen to Bronx and I don't like her. She wasn't disrespectful. She just kept it simple. And when she was in here, I was like, oh, hell no. Damn. I mean, Remy Ma is in here. You said you didn't like me. You said you don't listen to me. And you know what she said? And I don't. I was like, oh, this is sarcastic. Or you stay in here. You won't ever get blocked until you say something stupid. Oh, nothing. That's your. We. What? Oh, God. She has another channel. Oh, so she got two channels. Okay, that's funny. See, so funny how you see so many fake pages come out the bushes when they want to defend news people. That's true. Yours truly, she owes you an apology. You know what, yours truly, I see where where you're coming from, but I do want to get to the Esquire before I log off because I don't want to leave here without talking about the Esquire. You know, she is special. We're gonna put her on the top of the cake. We're gonna place her on the top of the tree. She is the adornment of the tree, and the what is the piece of the cake? I don't know. You know how you place the piece in the cake in the middle of the cake, like the wedding, whatever, or the door. What is that called? I don't know what the ornament on top of the Christmas tree. That's what the Esquire is in this live. She don't have to apologize to me because she is young, and I know that what she may say may come back to she may regret it in the future. Movado, hey Movado, he never said that in face. He said he would never want a birth a baby. Well, even though he can't afford to get a surrogate and he can't afford to get a uterus, just as simple as that. Okay, I see you love Chrissy Convos. You seem to be. Oh gosh, why y'all always? Oh gosh, I don't even want to read that comment. Love Chrissy Convo said the Esquire is insecure about herself, manipulative like a mama. She is. She probably a little bit more advanced. I don't know if she got like to give Ross a run for her money. Roz is professional at manipulating people. She is good at what she do. I'm not sitting here patting Roz on the back. I feel like once I say something, I don't have to keep saying it or try to harp on Roz or even try to, make something that is not there. But the Esquire definitely, in her defense, right? The Esquire, I want to say this responsibly, and I want to say this in a respectful way about the Esquire. Um, I know a lot of people say that she's mentally unstable. She can't truly be mental unstable, and I want people to know that mm-mm, I don't make light of people meant to. I want to say this in a way where if the Esquire is listening, that it's respected, and I'm pretty sure that if she do have And if she is mentally unstable, she is getting the help that she needs. She is in a town, in a state where she have benefits to get the help that she need. I would never make fun of her for being mentally unstable if she is mentally unstable, allegedly, because that is a serious accusation. I mean, a lot of people look at her behavior and may just say that, she's mentally unstable. And a lot of people in the chat or listening in the audience may have and suffer from mental uh, decline or are mentally unstable. And I'm just saying, if you need help, please get the help that you need, because there's nothing wrong with getting the help that you need. A lot of people are so quick to say that people are mentally disabled, mentally unstable, or mentally fucked up in the head. And I think they use it in a derogatory term, which I don't approve of. Yeah. Movado, because he can't. Let me see, Love Chrissy. Can't wait. Here we go, right here. April Cox. Let me see how many comments. Okay, so we don't have that many comments. Okay, so let's just. April Cox said, "Why are you protecting Blank like you scared of her and also trying to protect blindly? Then after they done dragged you in yours and you are one sided fake. No, I'm not fake. I'm just not on it like that. I'm a real bitch in real life that don't deal with stupid dumb shit. I'm not in this. I'm not in which I use that word invested. I'm not invested in this to go after anybody to make them like I'm a part of their fucking sect or a part of their cult. Right? You could drag me. People, y'all listen day in and day out. Y'all still think shit is a drag. I don't think none of that shit is a drag. None of that shit has knocked me down. None of that shit would do anything to me in real life or a real person. I defend who I want to defend. I'll sit there and say what I want to say, but I don't take none of this shit personally. I won't ever take it personal. Brittany could drag me from here to there. If I want to respond, I will respond. I'm not in this to be fucking noticed or to get ratings and shit like, oh, Bronx girl dragged Brittany because Brittany dragged Bronx girl. Now we don't go. I don't get down like that. I wouldn't give a fuck in real life, and I don't give a fuck on YouTube. Right? She could drag anybody she want to drag. Like y'all dragging compared to my dragging is like petty dumb bullshit. Like y'all dragging is like gutter shit. Like I don't even get involved in gutter shit in my real life. Why would I get involved with gutter shit in on YouTube where I would never met this person? And as far as dragging, me and Brittany have a decency between us, and we're gonna keep that decency. So whatever y'all may think, that's just y'all the way y'all are, not me. Sorry. I don't give a fuck. Like I really don't. At the end of the day, after I turn this shit off, I'm like, oh, you know what? I go about my business. April Cox. Advice for Esquire: change the battery in her smoke detector. That's a trigger for my bad nerves. But why her house be so fucking spick and span clean? Gosh, I mean, Esquire, I'll leave you on the back burner for now. Um, Everybody talking about like Taste the Rumble Minds still be driving me crazy. Taste the Rainbow said 100, 100. You 100 to this? Nah. Yeah, I'm not scared of her. Like, come on, do you even sound right? Say I'm scared of a fucking stranger. Do you even sound right, or does that even sound right? Saying that, like people talk shit all the time. Like people really like die over stupid shit. I'm not dying over nothing. Britney's and her, like everybody on this freaking sector is in their own town, in their own homes or whatever, talking shit. Why would I be bothered? That's what y'all want me to be bothered by someone else talking shit? Be scared of what? Give y'all what y'all want to drag someone that I don't have the interest in dragging? I'm not dragging nobody because it doesn't matter to me like that. This is not like my fucking main stop. Sorry, April Cox, to fucking disappoint you. Hey, Bronx. Hey, Sonny. How are you? Good morning. Let me see. Why can't? Oh, okay. Why you can't have your own opinion? These people are a trip. They are a trip. Love Chrissy Convos. Hey, Miss LB. She said I'm got to catch from the beginning. Yeah, I'm about to log off in a little bit because I said I was going to go to 11:40. So we got 10 more minutes. It's 11:31. Um, Miss Albie, you enjoy the live as you listen to it, catching it from the beginning. Damage Good said, "Oh, did Britney drag you? I must have missed. I missed it too. You know what it was, Damage Good, because I had made a comment about Britney. She got on her live, and by the time I got to her live, people was like, "Oh, Britney dragged you." They was exaggerating because I don't think a drag is Bronx, mind your business. Oh, Bronx, I don't need your advice. That's not a drag compared to what she say about other people, how she say it, and when she say it. So I don't know. She didn't drag me. I don't know what people perception or how they think a drag is. Fee did get on live and say, and I'm not going to agree with Fee publicly and say, oh well, when she said fuck Britney, she gonna talk about this, she gonna talk about that. Like, she didn't talk about that. She didn't talk about this. Me and Britney are respectful, and we will keep it respectful, and we will remain respectful. Because like I said, and I'm not gonna lie about anything that I say about me and Britney. Me and Britney is cool. She is respectful. She is decent. And I'm not going, just because we talk behind the scenes, she is a grown ass woman. She know how to talk and hash things out more than any grown woman that I probably have met on these YouTube streets. And I haven't met any of them. Okay, so for me to say just fuck Britney is not going to happen. For me to expect Britney to talk about me in a derogatory way on my family, I don't expect that to happen. I don't have no expectation. If she do, that's on her. If I respond, I respond, but I'm not going to sit there and wait or expect her to talk about me and my family, because I haven't spoke about her family or anyway in that fashion. So no, I'm sorry. I'll be scared then. I'm the scary bitch on YouTube. Fuck it. Taste the rainbow. Hope they listening and make this call this morning. Um, Wait, Ann Walker, you mean to tell me we have an unstable mental ill? I don't want to even go there, okay? Like, I can't sit there. I mean, Nana is Nana. The Esquire is probably have a personality disorder. She's not the only one, and I don't want to make it look like she's in this by herself, because a lot of people that need help don't want to get help. They take it to different extents to get help. If she's lying on someone's couch and if she's going into someone's office because she's getting the help that she needs, I give her praise for that, right? Because yeah, everybody has witnessed and everybody has suffered trauma in their life. She suffered major trauma with the loss of her brother. She probably has suffered more trauma by her uh, telling and her details with her mama. So if she is going on someone's couch and she is getting the help that she needs, then all praise is due to Esquire. I mean, I'll make fun of her in little ways, but I'm not making fun of her because she has so-called a mental illness. And I'm going to be careful about what I say, to be fair. Hello, Bronx. Hi, friends. My do not disturb is about to go off. Hello, Bronx and Chash. Yes, he did say he was going to have a baby. He said it was like it was coming from between his legs. I mean, it's still funny either way, right? I wouldn't sit there and take him serious, because he know just as well as every woman know he don't have a reproductive system. He could never have a reproductive system. And as far as him pushing out the baby, yeah, where you gonna push it from? What man has ever pushed a baby out their dick? Okay. Right. Janice said, why would she be scared of a brainless dude girl with no job, no car, no house on her own, who's been passed around all over YouTube? Listen, even if she had all, I'm not scared of people. I want everyone to know that in this chat. I'm not scared of people in real life. I'm not scared of people on this YouTube. Like if you really want to be technical, I just don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck attitude in real life. Like, if I'm not interested in you, you're not saying nothing that's benefiting me or that we have anything in common, I don't give a fuck. I'm not gonna place anything on Britney like that about her not having a job. She's no different. Nobody is better than Britney. Britney is better than nobody. We all in this together. Believe it or not. I don't give a fuck if you got a car, if you got a nice job. Like, if you have all those luxuries, then you should not be here entertaining people who don't. Wait, I misunderstand the comment, Bronx. I deleted that 100. I don't think you are scared. I think you don't want to go back and forth with me. No, it's not a back and forth. It's just like she wouldn't say anything for me to fucking like, oh my gosh, Britney said this about me. The only one that I had to slay was Mercedes, right? I didn't even slay Day Day like that. I had to slay Mercedes, and people was like she was dragging me because I was getting fucking calls. Someone, oh, Sweet Tea is dragging you. I'm like, what? She dragging me, and then I hear this bitch saying something stupid about my son in particular. Like, I had to talk to her and only her, because what I was saying in that live, you believe you me, she got everything I said, right? Because I know how to hit where it hurts, right? And that was a special lie for me to go after Sweet Tea, talk about my son, and just in regards to her thinking that she could say some stupid shit like that, right? Mm. I feel like these are a lot of mentally ill, unstable people out in these YouTube streets. I've never seen anything like it. I mean, there's people worse than these people in YouTube streets. These YouTube streets are just fucking. This is easy, easy, easy. They're not. I'm not gonna say they're nothing, but they're easy to take down. And I'll say it like that. Let me go to the comments because I know I'm about to log off. Oh, I'm sorry, April. Hey, Bronx, no notification. I'm sorry. You know what? Sometimes when you have notifications on, you just have to hit the bell and put on all. Because I don't get a lot of notifications. I said, let me just check the bell and check it on all. And maybe that'll probably be do the thing. Just double check. Um, and that'll probably fix your problem. Hey, girl. No damage good. She didn't. You know, people corrected me, and I was like, okay, we whatever me and Brittany talk about, we talk about. Okay. And I'm gonna say this, and I'm gonna say it before I end. Brittany is sweet, right? She's no different from no one else. If she know how to make a dollar, she know how to make a dollar. This is her job, right? She get paid to do what she do. She's good at it, just like Fee is good at it. Everyone up here is good at what they do because they get paid to do it, and they should be good at what they do. So I'm not gonna sit here and drag Brittany through the mud. I'm not gonna sit here and make it look like I'll try to make a problem with her, right? I'm not gonna ever get in between like personal things or no. I'm going to state for the record, right here, right now, before I log off. We're not gonna have a problem. We don't have a problem. I miss I jumped the gun because I didn't listen to her live. I got a little nervous. And then when I say a little nervous, like that's why I was asking, like, why did Brittany drag me? What did I say? And I was trying to think about it because Taste the Rainbow, and I'm not blaming this on Taste the Rainbow. Maybe I think that was just and she thought that I was accusing her of talking about Fee, like she started that rumor. No, I wasn't talking about her directly. I was just talking about everyone in general. And I'll state it for the record, no. There's no reason for me to say F Britney. I'm not going to say F Britney. No, I don't have a reason to. And I'm glad that you said that damaged goods. I never heard that's it right. I never heard Britney say anything negative is what I'm saying. You're right. She didn't say she can say mind your business. And when she said that, I'm like, you know what? Since she said that, that's what I'm gonna start telling people off the cuff. Mind your business, not on YouTube, but in real life. You know, see how they react. Like someone say something like sideways, I'm like, mind your business. Thank you, Brittany. You giving me courage. Well, I know for sure I am better than Brittany. YouTube is entertainment purpose for me. I don't know. I'm not better than nobody. No one is beneath me. That's my mantra. I'm not better than no one, and no one is beneath me. We were at 102. I'm gonna read one more comment and then I'm gonna end the live. Okay. I have those luxuries but enjoy a little drama but not invested in even though give a fuck and I'm not better than anyone who doesn't. Right. Everybody don't have to sit up there and lay down the line what they got or what they have or what they don't have. Right. Like I'm not gonna get up here and say and judge people because I don't judge. I don't give a fuck what people do. People can do whatever they want to do. I do whatever I want to do whenever I want to do it. Y'all should be able to do what you want to do whenever you want to do it, as long as you're not hurting or harming anyone at all. Right. I'm not gonna sit up here and act like, these luxuries and shit is making me who I am because I feel like people that brag about what they got are still bitter and miserable because you wouldn't be sitting up here like thinking that you're better than someone because she has something. And I'm not saying her in particular, I'm just talking about in general. No one is better than anyone on these platforms. I'm sorry, I don't give a fuck. I'll go on a record and say, I don't give a fuck if you got a car, I don't give a fuck if you got a house, I don't care if you got a job, I don't care what you got. That's not affecting me in my personal life. I feel like if you got all those, then you should have more, right? Because taking your time out, I would like nobody's like pouring money into this channel. I'm not seeing no coins drop. I don't hear my cash apps ringing because you know what? I don't expect that from people. Right? If you got all these luxuries and you have all these, the luxuries that you have, and you in here in someone's channel and they trying to build a channel, and you just, and that's not expected. We know what we got to do as content creators. I would never fucking go in and talk about Britney what she don't have. I would never go in and talk about what anyone don't have. That's not my thing. That's not my content. I don't give a fuck, right? at all. I never gave a fuck about what people got. This is starting from a child. I don't question what people got or how they got it. Sorry, people. Wait, let me see. I am not saying anyone is beneath me, but you got to be in the position of wanting to do better and set. Listen, this is not a righteous channel, right? This is not a righteous channel, Taste the Rainbow. Anything goes. If people could get out here and talk about people's children and day in and day out, or talk about people's history, or talk about people's health, talk about people's gender, talking about people's sexuality. No, and we're listening to it because half of the time I just be like, fuck this, I'm logging off, right? I don't want to hear this dumb shit. This shit is dumb, right? Now, if I want to get up here and fucking do content in my bra and panties, right? That's on me. Like, why would I care about what the people say? Like, yeah, and I feel like some people, and I'm about to log off because we going overboard. People really think they better than somebody. Like, no, you're not. You pay. We probably all in the same tax bracket, if not less. Some people make money; they don't have to pay taxes. That's what y'all mad at. Not you all, but people are making money; they don't have to pay taxes, and they living. I give Britney credit. If people want to donate to her, give to her baby, give to her mother, give to her to see that she don't go hungry or get evicted. I'm not saying that's the case, but she's doing something that most people can't. She got the gift of gab. She should get paid for what she's saying and do. Not that I would pay her for what she's saying and doing, but people do pay her for saying what she do and say. Drop the link. I don't know how to do that. I gotta share. Oh God, yours truly. You are such a troublemaker. I don't know how to do that. And I don't. And you know why? I'm gonna end it like this because I don't want nobody to think I'm talking to them personally. We just talking, having a grown up conversation. Everyone is engaging, and I appreciate the conversation and the feedback. You know why I haven't really dropped a membership? Because I want to gain the trust of people. Because I'm not active on YouTube like other people are to gain your trust. Let's slowly gain the trust before I drop the membership because the membership is going to come. You know, the likes is going to come, the subscribers and the supporters is going to come. So just give me some time to make sure that I at least put in the effort to gain your trust, to know what you're paying for and give you what you want. How about that before I drop the membership? You know, Ann Walker said, well, I like when feet call us back. Uh, they're humble, never stumble. Exactly. Thank you. That is so sweet. Wait. Okay, so I think I covered everyone. And thank you, yours truly. But I'll share it on my page just for the sake of it. But I just would like to say I don't have no beef with no one. I won't ever have no beef with no one. Everyone is cool. We all cool. I don't look down on no one. I don't give a fuck what people did in their past or present life at all. I don't judge no one. If anyone know me in real life, I don't give a fuck what you do. Do what you want to do. When you want to do it, how you want to do it, when you want to do it, with who you want to do it with. Okay? Thank you. Have a great day at your meeting. Taste the rainbow. That's it. That's all. I would like to say to everyone that listened to this live so far, thank you for listening in. Thank you for listening to my insight and my perspective. And have a great day. And I will be back and I will post my link of my membership on my community wall. Okay. Thank you, public class. I want everyone to have a great day. Enjoy. Thank you, public opinion and laughs. That was so sweet of you. We'll end it with your comment.